I'm sure there's a couple brain cells in there somewhere. Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be continuing the Unlimited Gacha. We need an acronym because that title is very long. Episode 2, I'm just going to say Unlimited Gacha because it's just easier. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Last episode was absolutely insane. The first episode, I always say, if you make something like where it really makes you think or it puts you into a like it just makes you emotionally feel, then it's usually going to like grasp and make an audience and make you want to watch more. And that's kind of what this episode did. It really set us up for, and the unlimited gacha power in itself, but it really set us up for something possibly great. So I can't wait to watch more of this. Yeah, like I said, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. If you want to watch the uncut and early release of this or anything else I do a bunch of exclusive shows as well. Check out the Patreon. That link is down below. And let's go ahead and start. Okay, 3 years later, deepest part of the abyss. Okay, so he stayed there for 3 years. Very interesting. It looks like things have changed in a matter of 3 years. How many things has he summoned? Holy hell. Okay, he got his overlords. Hold on, he got his overlords worth of maids in 3 years? Like, holy shit. I mean, he has, you know, unlimited gacha as his power. I'm sure there's some type of like, I'm sure you can't just keep summoning like level, not like super high level stuff over and over and over again continuously. I wonder if it took him, I wonder if there was like a, I don't know, a time limit on it, or because we saw him summon a bunch of crappy stuff in the beginning, but very fast. But maybe like, I don't know. We'll probably learn here, but it's very interesting. Okay, so everybody he draws is in love with him or obsessed. So he's got his harem. An entire town. Holy shit. Quartet. Okay, so his high, like his high pulls. God damn. Okay, yeah, level 9,999. So that's all the pulls he got. Like the big pulls are his highest people right there. Okay, not quite 9,999. Couple thousand down. One time we've seen her jealous. She doesn't like this guy. You didn't break your fist? Holy shit. Is it though? You slay queen.
次はどこを見回るんですか？決めてないけど、なんでだ？実はぜひナズナ様に見回ってほしい場所があるんです。重要で機密性の高い場所で
What would that be?
私たち近づくこともできなくて。あれ、メイ？ナズナ
Her room, I guess? Oh,
室に
his.
来るなんて。
And she just kind of chills there?
ここは大丈夫ですから他は。メイはご主人様の部屋で何してたんだ？今、訓練中でいないだろ？お部屋の掃除です。ライト様がご不在と言って何もしないのは我がメイド道に反しますので、お部屋の掃除や片付けなど
Or she was waiting for him to return?
なので、ナズナは安心して他を。さすがにだな。でも、ご主人様のベッドでゴロゴロして。
Okay. So she was laying like in his bed a bit. Okay. She might be very gullible.
ヒギ？つまり家事専用の必殺技か。さすがご主人様に最初に召喚されただけのことはあるよな。ナスナがおバカで助かりましたね。
God damn! Just called that out. I'm sure there's a couple brain cells in there somewhere. They're fighting.
ご主人様の部屋掃除独占反対。我々にもご主人様の部屋掃除の権利を。メイド長の掃除独占改善に清き一票を。
That's what they asked?
呪われろ。だって。でもこれって意味わかんない。
I can't.
これはメイド長を務める私と妖精メイドたちと。
I think she wants to keep him to herself a
これは
bit.
詐称ですが、伝言のお礼です。あたいが必要な時はいつでも言ってくれよな。
So, does he have his own currency or something? Like, one thing to kind of think about. This is a lot in one episode. He went from like being almost killed and betrayed and all that to summoning a ton of stuff. And did he bring people down there? It looks like he summoned a bunch of things. It seems like, but there's also like a town and stuff. So I'm wondering if he brought maybe his family or people down there, or whatever to like live or something. Or he just made a bunch of people and kept drawing or something. But it seems like it's regular people. But it's very interesting because you gotta go from that or from where he came from to this now, and everyone has like these higher positions. It's kind of a drastic difference. They got all the good stuff. So now he's not just drawing like bitten apples and forks. I wonder what level food is.
地上の奈落周りの森林調査に行ったんだろ？にゃー。終わったのか？にゃー。どら焼きはあげないぞ。にゃー。にゃーって言われても、あたいはご主人様だから何を言ってるかわからないぞ。にゃー。あ、木が邪魔なのか？切ってやろうか？でも木がなくなったら森林調査できなくなるか。
Is she just stuck not being able to say what? Oh. Oh, there we go. She can talk. Oh man, I was gonna say, like, that would have been depressing. You're stuck at only saying meow. No way of communicating. I guess he could maybe try to draw for another one, possibly? Assuming he drew all this stuff, it's just the easy assumption right now. You have made a mistake.
だいぶ体のさばき方も様になってきたな。
ジャック兄のおかげだよ。
奈落ですらお前の相手をできるやつは少ないんだから、地上にはほとんどいないだろう。
How big is the abyss?
ほとんどな。
分かってるよ。地上にはどんなやつがいるかわからない。絶対に油断はしない。 あいつらに復讐するためにも。
He does seem pretty serious about revenge, but I'm wondering how he plans to to incorporate it.
なぜ呼び出されたか分かっていますね。わかりません。わからない。そう。
You were trying to go into her. You wanted to go into her territory.
呪われろ、呪われろ、呪われろ。
Fucking get wrecked.
ごめんなさい。
How do you think that was gonna
どういう
work?
ことか説明してもらえますか？
She'll be like, okay, I'm gonna get wrecked. That's what I'll do.
お忙しいでしょうから、私たちがお手伝いした方が良いのではと。うちたちなりの心遣いと申しましょうか。呪われろとは。その上、直接ならまだしもナズナに託すとは。だからナズナ様に頼むのはやめよって言ったじゃない。あの時はそれがいいってみんなで。だって絶対メイド長が一人でクンカクンカしてるって。
I wasn't thinking that far.
言ってないよ。
So she probably was.
ただし、すべて手で行うこと。手で？あの長い廊下を？足だけで？無理ではありません。メイドの道も一歩から、レベル500も努力から。私はライト様の御用で
What level are all of them?
留守の間、各人職務に励むように。あれかっこいいな。欲しいな。ナズナさん？何をしてるんですか？こんなところで。
You would think they would have money, or they would get more money because of their role, being like the top 4 or whatever.
外に行ったんじゃないのかよ。そんなの順調に進んでるから戻ってきたに決まってるじゃありませんか。ほう、それはすごいですわ。
Pretty much if your waifu draws came to life. Your best ones, anyway.
のダンスら言えてないじゃありませんの。ありえないほどおバカさんですわね。バカっていうやつがバカなんだぞ。
I feel like they wouldn't have the personalities you would think.
すごい低レベル。ですね。あたいだって見回りしてたぞ。私なんてつい先日計画の進捗をお伝えするためにお茶したんですのよ。そして
They're pretty much all fighting for his attention. It's like he drew you, that means you are drawn to him.
あたいもご主人様とお茶したい。それだけですの？エリーは魔術は得意だけど近接戦闘は苦手だからな。何か困ったことがあったら何でも言え。
Well, ain't that nice? Yeah.
あなたって人は？その時はよろしくお願いしますわ。おう、任せろ。じゃあな、見回りの続きなんだ。またな、エリー。
Kind of liking her personality. They're drastically different. Even the maids have pretty distinct personalities. That's a good start.
激しく同意します。裏山けしからんです。でも相手はメイド長だし、毒でも盛る？無理。あの人毒無効だから。だよね。所詮私たちじゃ相手にならないか。私もご主人様の部屋掃除したいよ。
Also, I just had a random thought. Once they're drawn, can you level them up? Like, obviously, we've seen some at like 7,000 set. I would assume you could level them up past unless you drew them at 9,999, and that's the cap. But they've never even said that's the cap. So maybe you could go to 10,000 or higher, possibly. Let me know in the comments if that's a thing or not. Or if it's a spoiler, don't let me know. But like, I'm curious about it. Also, make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I'd appreciate it. We're doing this every week. We do a bunch of shows like this and actually drastically different too. So definitely check out the channel. That's, yeah. That's the definition of freak. Okay, you all are in that class. The fuck?
仕事が忙しいんだから掃除くらいあーしたちに任せてくれればいいのに。そういえばメイド長って一番初めにライト様に召喚されたんだよね。 どうしたの？
It all started from there.
次の青雪様が呼ばれるまで3ヶ月ぐらいかかったって聞いた。
Wow. Okay, that answered the question. 3 months to summon another.
何も知らない無垢な主様と危険なモンスターが溢れる奈落のダンジョンで
I wonder what those beginning days were. I wonder if they're gonna flash back at some point. Oh my god, chaos.
やってみる。
That's not gonna work.
ようですね。
And if it does, that'd be very bad.
出かけられたのでは？
Then you got a
出
bigger
かける
problem.
前に通りかかれば何やら私への祈りの言葉が聞こえたので滅滅滅と
It wasn't about you at all.
で
No.
したが説明していただけますか？私はメイド長に絶対の忠誠を誓ってます。うちだって以前から姉とも師匠ともお慕いしておりました。
私なんて1週間前から下僕でした。
犬とお呼びください。滅滅
Yeah,
それは
you're not fooling anybody.
青雪が召喚される前の3ヶ月間、ライト様は古今東西の書物を読破し、様々な武術を身につけられました。
God damn, he really put in the
あな
work.
たたちの下品な想像に費やす時間などありませんでした。ここへ来たのは、先ほどは言い過ぎたかと思ってのことです。やはり少し無茶な命令かと。ですが、間違いでした。あなたたちには物足りないようですから、玉座の間の掃除も追加します。追加って玉座の間も
私たちだけで？無理無理。
人を呪う暇はあるのにですか？本当に無理
Yeah.
メイドの道も一歩からレベル500も努力からよろしいねえこれ朝までに終わるかな
I like how we're kind of learning about how this all came together and stuff through this little chaos. Oh my god. Everybody's just ripping stuff.
よし。今日もご主人様に言われた通り、奈落の平和は守ったぜ。でも、ご主人様には会えなかったな。ああ、許可さえも
Feels
らえ
like
れ
a
ば
day in the life.
地上の奴らなんて、あたいが全部ぶっ飛ばしてやるのに。あたいはバカじゃねえって言ってんだろ。
はいはい確かに聞きましたわ
にゃあ。
みんなおはよう
They're all
やっぱりここだ
together.
ったんだ
ご主人様、あたいに会いに来てくれたのか。寝る前のお願いが叶ったぜ。
エレガントさのかけらもないようなおちびにライト神様が会いに来られる
And
わ
there's
けあ
her
りません
cat.
わ
何よ。
ライト神様何をなさっているんですか？えああつい本物の猫みたいで
ずるいぞ、青雪。
ライト神様
I mean, she kind of gives you no choice, to be fair.
青雪離れてそろそろ本題に入りたいんだ
そうだそうだ。
離れなさい青雪さん
You're outside the... Okay. So not everything is defeated here.
ヘルハウンドを目にするとあの時の記憶が
素直に死ねると
I would be afraid to be his enemy. Seriously, it would turn very
地上にい
quickly.
るもの含めて全て絶滅すべきですわ
ゼル、主に不快な思いをさせる。それだけで地獄すら生ぬるい。存在不可の理由。
Jesus.
我ら49が全力で
That's a pissed off cat.
3人とももうやめてあげて僕はもう大丈夫だから
ご主人様が言うなら。
ライト神様の
Pretty much a doggy now.
されますわ
にゃあ。
ごめんね怖がらせて
Oh, they became his
冗談でも許可
pets?
すれば本当に絶滅させるだろうなそれでライト神様
So he somehow just like tamed them all.
メイから連絡が入ったから準備を整えてほしい獲物が釣れたって
ついにか。やるぞ
さあまずは1人目
Oh shit.
3年越しの復讐の時だ
Now it begins. Okay, the city of wolves. Oh, he's going after him first. So did they all are they all going to be separate now or something? So they're going to have to go after each one individually? I'm very curious on how he's going to enact his revenge. Because like this is 3 years in the making. He's been drawing probably constantly. I'm sure we're going to get flashbacks to certain things at some point, because I mean, we kind of went from him by himself with one draw to an entire town, like an entire economy built around, I'm guessing, his pools. Like that was my thought, like how did he get all this food and stuff? And we know that, like, I mean, it seems like you can draw pretty much anything, so maybe he's drawing food, or maybe he got so many people that they went out and because they have a currency. That's what my first thought was, like, is that regular money, or did you build your own economy? Because that's what it kind of feels like to me. But yeah, this was a very good setup episode. Introduced us to some of his strongest pools. He got some pretty good waifu pools, honestly. I mean, big tit blonde mage, way better than the goddamn blonde. I mean, he upgraded from the blonde elf for sure. I mean, that's the one I'm actually. What person are you guys looking forward to the most for him to, like, have to like confront, or whatever he's gonna do? It could, I mean, I feel like this could get dark possibly, but, like, I mean, it started dark, so it wouldn't surprise me, but I'm curious on his mindset there. But which one do you want him to see the most? It looks like we're starting with that guy, and I mean, he definitely was the one that possibly might have been the meanest, but I feel like the elf, like the blonde elf, is gonna be like the biggest thing for him. That might be like the last one he goes after or something. Anyway, thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. Check out the Patreon if you want to see uncut reactions and early releases of this and everything else I do, all the exclusive shows that we do over on there. Shangri-La Frontier, Free and all that stuff. Definitely check it out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.